can shake, you can slice. You can fade, you can flop. The one thing you can't control is Mother Nature. And now, Kris Crocker's weekend golfing forecast.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
I just like to let it whistle. How does that not put you in a good mood?
I'm in a great mood.
Patch and Lukens and Oso, 700 ESPN, 1080 ESPN. Kris Crocker joining us with your weekend forecast.
I like that.
That's how I spell it out when I put it on the old audio video
Yeah,
vault.
I've seen that. That's nice.
I think it's clever.
It's a big weekend for golf. You know what we've got? The old Rose Hours Open.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
So you're not going to get down at the Canyon this week?
No, you are not. But you should go to the Canyon and watch the best pros in the Pacific Northwest and amateurs play. And that is a big tournament.
Oh, it's huge.
And it's deceiving. Okay, if you've never gone out to watch the Rosars Open, it makes golf look incredibly easy.
It does.
Because these guys go out there and fire in the
They're so
mid-60s, and every drive is straight down the middle, and every approach is on the green, and then you think, and this happened to me, I thought, well, this course isn't that hard, so I went out and played it the next week.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the sound of your trees? Yes.
Tree.
Well, that's pretty exciting. So that's Friday, Saturday, and if you make the cut, Sunday. And my little 9-year-old's going to be out there running scorecards
nice.
at the turn.
Oh, good.
So it's a fun thing. First tee's out there running the range and doing forecasting and all that fun stuff. Can you tell I'm avoiding talking about the forecast for the weekend? Let's talk about something else.
That must mean that we're going to have an electric weekend.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it is true.
Oh, really?
Usually after these heat, when it cools down.
Now,
it's
that
gonna
is the good news, is it is going to be cooler.
But when it goes hot to cold, generally that's not a good thing for golf, right?
Going from the 90s on Friday, 81 Saturday and Sunday.
Nice.
So that is much more
Just
comfortable.
in time for me
because
to not be here.
It's
Perfect.
pretty warm out there. But it is coming along with... it's sort of like my arch nemesis in the forecasting world is the cut-off low. It is an area of low pressure cut off from the main jet stream, from the main steering winds. It is very difficult to predict. It will sit over an area for a prolonged period of time, basically giving nuisance showers and thunderstorms through, starting Friday night right on through the weekend, and Saturday and Sunday look to be extremely hit and miss.
Wow.
Mostly hit, and the best chance for thunderstorms, of course, is in the afternoon and evening. So if you do get a morning shower and then the sun comes out, that's not necessarily a good thing, because all that's doing is creating the instability for the thunderstorms of the afternoon and evening, and that's going to be Saturday and Sunday. I can't even really tell you a time of, you're less likely to get electrocuted in the morning, but I really don't have a good time to tell you about when is the best time to make a tee time. I have a 10:50 on Sunday, and I'm like, oh boy, that's gonna be tough to get in.
Is that so? That's going to lead you right into the heart of it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so tomorrow, I'm playing tomorrow morning.
Okay.
At Qualchin. That's okay?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Looking pretty good on my very cheap weather forecast.
The weather's
right
good. I would hesitate to say you're good.
I came up with a good idea for Qualshan. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm hoping that Mark Gardner will allow me to do this one day. Get up at the crack of dawn before, just as people are teeing off, go to 18 with a bucket of balls and just try to par it. Just hit like ball after ball until I can par that hole. It is my Charlie Brown kite-eating tree. It is my least favorite hole in golf. I have never parred it. I don't know that I have ever. I don't know. I don't know how many golf balls are in that creek of mine.
That belong to you.
But one of these days, I'm going to do it.
And if you do, what are you going to say?
That's a good.
You might want to plan that one out. Because that's going to be an epic moment.
Oh yeah,
you know
I'm gonna. Yeah,
I will let. Screw that
I
up.
will let some. Yeah, anybody who's.
I've come to
swears when
realize,
I play good golf. I admit that.
And most people do. It's like, yeah, When people get excited these days, it's not a
If
clean
Dave
excitement.
Esposito is listening, he is laughing because when I parred the floating green, I used some very colorful language that he will never let me forget. Anyway, as you were saying, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's the 18th at Qualchin's a par 5.
Yeah.
It's par 5. I've come to realize I think the only way that I'm going to par that is to get on and one putt it. I'm not going to get on a regulation and par that thing. There's no way anymore. I don't think I can get across the creek in two.
No,
across
you
the
have
river
to.
in two. I mean, I've seen people do it. Get across the river in two.
I have seen them. Yes, I have to. And
and that gives you a great shot. Generally, I'm going to be hitting my third shot, ideally from the lip of the canyon, the lip of the gorge, and then you got to be pretty spot on in order to get in position to par the thing.
Well, I've got and that third shot. That is a long ways across
and
uphill across that
canyon. And if you've got a good round going, there's no way you're going to go for it.
No,
you're not going to be tin cup and say, "Give me a ball."
No.
Give me a ball.
Well, I always thought the easiest thing on that hole is just to get over it too, but that's just me.
Yeah, good for you.
I tell you what, that is a beast, and it takes when
you're
a big
standing, hitter like Keith. Good luck with that.
Well, you can get over, but when you're standing over the ball on your second shot, because here's the thing, and if you get a really nice drive out there and you're a big hitter, you could lay up, but I have a hard time pulling the club out of my bag to hit a 70-yard shot because that's what you're looking at to lay up from a big drive. Because you still want to be hitting out of the short stuff.
Well,
so it's really hard. So it's either that or I'm going to wail away and hope it gets over.
Well, that's, I could, wail away.
And, again, I'm standing over the ball trying to get over in two, and I have no chance of breaking 80 or anything like that. So it's like, what the heck do I got to lose, right? I never have the good round going. If I had the good round going on 18, I'd probably need to change my pants, okay? That hole would scare me to death.
Now,
if you're
if you're a gal, which I am, they do have that little wimp out green. Have you noticed
below to the right?
On the right, before the creek.
Take
and
it.
it's like, welcome, ladies.
Take it.
I'd
take it if they'd let me.
Don't hit over that creek. Don't bother. Just come to this nice little green right here.
Chris, take it.
No.
No.
If I didn't get booed, I would tee off from the Reds and take that green. Absolutely. Take any advantage.
I'm not out there to have a tea party. I'm out there to play some golf. And I'm going to par that hole if I have to go out at 5 a.m. and with the grounds crew chasing me and play it 20 times in a row.
How much of an advantage is there on the women's tee box?
Not
on a
enough.
Hole? Not enough. So it takes you a good 3 shots.
I still have to lay up. And here's the deal. You've got, your layup has to be right there you better get it right there at the edge of that creek to get over.
Because to get it up and over the thing uphill is a punch.
Yeah. I'm not a dude. I can't.
She's not a dude.
I cannot hit it that far. Okay.
I'll tell you what, one of my favorite things at Qualchin is, and we'll do this tomorrow with the guys that I'm playing with, is we finish 17 and we're walking toward 18 and you got that big footbridge, the long footbridge that goes over the river to get to the 18 tee box. And we play a game where you get one ball, you pull one ball out of your bag and you try and roll it all the way across the footbridge without it going off the side.
I would like to try that.
I've not done it yet. I've tried it maybe 10, 12 times. I almost made it one time, and it made it to the very end, and it hit something and kicked sharp right and went off into the river.
I am going to try that. That is a great tradition.
We each, everybody puts down $1, and the guy who does it takes everything. But generally, we all take the $1 and put it back in our pocket because nobody makes it. So I hope I haven't started something with that.
I think we're going to get a call.
When I show up tomorrow, Mark Gardner is going to say, what are you telling people to do that for?
Well, Mark Gardner is going to be at the Rose Hours, I bet.
Oh, that's true.
I haven't looked at the tee times, but he's
true.
always a contender out there. So I have a feeling he's going to be, go ahead. He won't tell the marshal. If you're not, if the thunderstorms keep you inside this weekend, I don't know, did you see what Tom Kite did today he is leading the U.S. Senior Open. He shot a 9-hole record USGA Championship 28.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
He's 62 years old. He is kicking butt. Shot a 62 today, 28 on 9 holes, and he is leading by quite a stretch.
He shot a 62?
No, he is 62 years old.
Oh, he is 62. He didn't shoot a 62.
No,
but if he shot a 28.
28 on 9 holes, and I didn't write down what
Now we got to find out what he shot on the back nine.
He did good.
I mean,
He's leading.
Even if he pars the back nine, let's say the back nine is 36. Do the math for me. 64. 64.
I think he shot
He shot a 65.
He shot a 65,
so he was one over on the back probably.
He probably freaked out.
Okay.
Oh, I shot a 28.
I would love to have seen him. I would love to have seen him.
I know. He added up his score at the
Johnny Miller shot a 63 at the U.S. Open. I don't know what year that was, 1970 something. He shot a 63, which is still a record. I would have loved to have seen Tom Kite beat that.
I would have, for a number of reasons. I hate Johnny Miller, too.
Everybody hates Johnny Miller.
Yeah, we came up with that thing actually at Qualshan the other day that when you like start talking negative to yourself, you got Johnny Miller brain. Johnny Miller's in your head. I'm like, get out of my head, Johnny Miller. He's heckling me. You can't hit over that creek, Crocker. Go to the ladies. I would have gone to the ladies' green.
I'm glad we agree on Johnny Miller.
I think a lot of people do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, golf, not that great this weekend is the bottom line of my visit here today. So.
That's which I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect that to be said. But,
well, it can't stay hot forever. And when it doesn't, I'm going to give you my favorite weather term. You got to use it. You got to use it for me in relation to this weekend's forecast. Okay. Convective energy.
Yes.
Give me some convective energy.
That's going to happen. That's what happens in the afternoon. We've got this area of low pressure. It's got a few showers here and there. All that does is give the atmosphere some moisture. Then you get some breaks in the clouds. The sun heats up the surface of the earth. You get the thermals rising. You get convective energy.
Convective energy.
Next thing you know, you've got cumulus buildups and then cumulonimbus, and then they're blowing the horn, and you're going into the clubhouse to enjoy a beverage.
So the sun takes it down to the ground. The heat comes up. You go into a nebulous, and then they blow the horn. That's what.
A nebulous.
Something like that. Here's what I heard. Blah 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 blah. Enjoy a beverage.
Yeah. Enjoy a frost brewed Coors Light. What I did there is I took your convective energy. There you go.
Oh, I like that sound effect.
Well, enjoy that.
It's not a sound effect.
And I added a Star Trek term. So, but I love that term, convective energy. I don't know why.
It's going to be all over the place this weekend. Messing with the rose hours, messing with my tea time. I'm at Circling Raven Sunday, and that's a rare treat to get to play that course, and I would really prefer to make it 18 holes without having to dive for cover.
Without the horn. Because there's not a lot of cover out
I do know this, that anybody who's playing with you will blame you if
they do.
If that happens.
I guarantee you that will happen.
Yes.
I can guarantee that will happen.
That's a shame.
And then we may hear about it later. Oh, Kris, thank you for the forecast.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I'm really good at yelling for. I've done it a lot.
Do you guys have a favorite in the Rose Hours? Who's your favorite?
What's his name? Who won it last year?
Prue.
Yeah.
Corey Prue.
Yeah, I love the local guys.
I do too.
I'm gonna go. Gary Lindeblad is gonna give us a.
I like that idea.
He's gonna give us a Tom Kite moment, and he's gonna shoot a 28, and then he's gonna go on to limp to the victory. He's still playing, isn't he, this year?
I have the tee times downstairs. I have to go look at
I'm gonna go with you gotta go with the old guy.
Okay.
Home course advantage.
I like that. Okay.
All right.
We'll see.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right. It's Patch and Lukens and Oso, 700 ESPN, 1080 ESPN.